Welcome to the America unit. This is Avatar, the first movie. Welcome to Pandora, a wild, beautiful jungle plan. It's filled with natural wonder. So obviously humans are here to strip mine. Jake Sully is an injured Marine who's lost the use of his legs, and he's brought in for the Avatar project, where he'll control an alien body of the native species. The Navy, this body was built for Jake's brother, a scientist, but because they're identical twins, it'll work with Jake. So he's in, and now he's a blue alien cat person. And this is especially exciting for Jake because, now he can walk again. He joins the rest of Team Avatar, his scientist boss, Sigourney Weaver, and his funny co-worker, the Big Bang Theory. They venture forth to explore Pandora, a breathtakingly beautiful place, but with dangerous wildlife, where everything wants to kill you. It's basically space, Australia, on his very first day. Jake gets separated. He's not going to survive the night. But what's this? A native Na'vi bust in to save him? She is Neytiri, and at first thinks Jake is just another dumb human. But the tree wisps seem to like him, so she figures he must be okay. She takes him to her father, the chief, who wants to kill him, but she stands up for him. So yeah, it's exactly Pocahontas. Back in his human body, Jake meets with the mean military guy who gives him a secret mission to infiltrate the Navy and learn everything about him. See, the humans are here to mine the super valuable mineral unobtainium, and right under the Navy home tree is where most of it is. They want Jake to find a way to get him to move peacefully, otherwise they're going to have to go kick him out. And Neytiri teaches Jake the ways of the Na'vi, and Pandora is an absolutely insane place, where you just jump off of trees and hope leaves will catch you. Luckily, Jake is kind of a crazy adrenaline junkie, so he's all about this life. Naturally, he and Neytiri start to fall in love, and as she teaches him about how they live in harmony with nature, he starts to realize the humans are the bad. Guys, now the most important thing Jake has to learn is how to ride the animals here. It's unique because on Pandora, everything has this sort of gross nerve tendril that can connect and mentally bond you. For Jake's final exam, they go up to the cool floating mountains where Jake will have to ride a pterodactyl, and so Jake grabs one, pulls out his brain penis, and he's flying. Finally learned to paint with all the colors of the wind. And by the way, most of this movie is just these gorgeous shots, which were cutting-edge graphics in 2009, plus in 3D, so that's why the movie was so popular. So now Jake Sully is fully accepted as one of the Na'vi. Neytiri takes him down to their sacred boning tree, and these two get it on an alien style. But now the humans are sick of waiting. They start bulldozing the sacred trees. Jake tries to stop him, but it's oh hell no. Clearly, Jake has lost himself. His mission's over, so it's time to bust in there and blow up the absolutely massive home tree. Jake and his friends are under arrest, but Michelle Rodriguez is here to bust him out and fly him to a mobile lab. But during their escapes, Sigourney Weaver was shot, so they're going to try something at the spirit tree to permanently move her mind into her avatar body, which is theoretically possible because all these Pandora plants are connected, but it doesn't work, and Sigourney Weaver dies. Now the Navy are all mad at Jake because he started undercover, so he's got to do something crazy to win back their trust. Earlier, we met an even bigger pterodactyl. They called Taruk, and Jake's well, I'm going to ride it, and yes, he pulls it off, becomes the legendary figure, Taruk Maktau. He flies around to unite all the plans, and when the humans come to bomb the Tree of Souls, it's a big Na'vi army here for the final battle, and the Na'vi are incredible fighters, but they still use bow and arrows, while humans have guns, so things aren't going well. But what's this? Now all the dangerous wildlife has come to join the fight. Yes, Pandora defending itself there. Goddess AWA heard their prayer, but mean. Military guy is a huge badass, goes for the one-on-one with Jake, and he goes for Jake's weak spot. Yes, his defenseless human body that can't breathe Pandora air but busting in to save her boyfriend is Neytiri. It takes this guy out against Jake's human body, and it's a beautiful interspecies romance moment, as even in this weird alien body, She's like, I see you, and so the day is saved. All the evil humans are kicked off Pandora. But you know, they'll probably be back with bigger guns. As for Jake,
Sully, this human body just ain't doing it for him anymore. He decides to try the Tree of Souls perma-swap, and this time it works. Jake Sully permanently a nobby, and that's where the first Avatar movie comes to an end. If you liked this recap, hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies.